안녕하세요. 김배시 Singapore 남자입니다. 안녕하세요, 여러분들. Wow, how time flies. Of course, honestly, not that to me it didn't feel that long, but it's been 1 year here in Istanbul. Yeah, I came to Istanbul on the 3rd of December of 2020, and today, 3rd of December 2021 marks my 1 year in Istanbul. And what a journey here it has been. Like, to me, being in Istanbul has been life-changing in many ways. And so in today's video, I just want to share with you guys like how I have changed since I came to Istanbul. And in fact, for those of my friends and fans who have followed my live streams for the past 1 year, you will see a lot of very big changes between me last year this time and me right now this time, right? So much changes. Well, I first came to Istanbul to train in MMA December last year. Because why? Because in the whole world during that time, everywhere was locked down. America, Europe, Asia, everywhere's locked down. There's only one place where it's not locked down and you can still train martial arts in Istanbul. So from Singapore, I came to Istanbul and I started training full-time in martial arts, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and mixed martial arts, MMA, for about 6 months. So during that 6 months, wow, it was life-changing in that I really gone deep into Turkish culture, really training with the Turkish people, living amongst the Turkish people, and not only my body, of course my body changed. Like last year, if you see, I was kind of fat last year, but right now, boom, all slimmed down, you know. So physically, I've changed. I look very different right now versus 1 year ago before I came to Istanbul. Before I came to Istanbul, I was kind of fat. Right now, after 6 months of professional 12 hours a day training, yes, check out this channel here, where I record all my whole training. It's a very harsh training, professional fighting training. Yeah, training to fight, trying to be a world champion in my age category, the 45 to 50-year-old age category, which I think I have a real chance at. And then unfortunately, about 6 months into the thing, I tore my scapula and my rotator cuff, actually on both shoulders. So I have to quit. I tried rehab for a few months but didn't work. It turns out I need surgery to repair all these places that are badly torn. Then that's when I decided, well, at my age, going to surgery just to do this is like, it's kind of, there's no point to do so. Why? Because even if I get the surgery at my age, I'm not going to heal fully. So I'm still not going to be able to become a world champion to fight at that level. So either way, I'm screwed. So rather than sulk over it, I took the opportunity to return to my spiritual trainings and spiritual practices. The spirituality has been something I practice all over the world. All over the world, I seek out spiritual masters, Qigong masters, and I learned from a lot of masters in Japan, in China, even in Singapore. And so I took the opportunity to return to my practices, and since then, I had here in Istanbul, maybe the environment here is very consecrated, you know, like you get the Nazam every other hour, and the whole atmosphere and environment here in Turkey is very charged with spiritual energy, very consecrated environment. And I got breakthroughs after breakthroughs, just unimaginable breakthroughs in my spiritual practices and in my meditation, which everybody could see very clearly through my YouTube channel, where since about August, I started to do a lot of spirituality related content, all coming from all that awakening experience and all the realizations that hit me during that period of being out of martial arts and back to my spiritual practices in this very unique environment. And ever since then, I've been different. I started to understand things I never understood before. Basically, I transformed, and my my energy level just shot through the roof. And so that's when I started another life-changing thing, which is my daily morning coffee chat, where every morning I go to a different cafe here in Istanbul, grab a coffee, and then just chat about life. And this live chat, this daily 1.5 hours live chat, I just ended one session. It's episode 46 today. Has been yet another very life-changing thing that I started. To me, it has been life-changing. I reconnected with all my old fans. I reconnected with old friends. And I'm started to build a lot of new awareness and new fans who are equally spiritually aware and being able to share such experiences. And overall, so far, it has been amazing. I'll go as far as to say that this daily live stream has become the central fulcrum of my life right now. The thing that every day my life revolves around this thing largely. And I can see this thing going really far, and I'm very excited what this live stream will become. Honestly, when I look back over the year, if I hadn't gotten injured, I wouldn't have returned to my spiritual practices, and I wouldn't have started this live stream, and I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now today. And I really love what is happening in my life right now with the live stream, with my daily spiritual practices, with how I'm helping the world by spreading this positive energy through my daily live stream. And in order to be able to keep sending out positive energy like this, it really takes very, very serious sadhana and pranic diet, and I kind of like meditate and practice about 3 hours a day just to keep up that kind of energy level that I need for my daily live stream. Overall, this whole structure has created an entirely new life for me. And all this happened because I'm in Istanbul. I would say that if I never came to Istanbul, perhaps none of this would happen, and I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. Yeah. Of course, Istanbul touched me in so many other ways. Istanbul, after 1 year, is still my most favorite city to live in anywhere in the world, based upon my 5 criteria. What is that? Number 1, safety. Very safe. First world country safe. Second, big country with lots to explore and see. Right? Very big, a lot to explore and see. Number 3, 4 seasons. Yes, Istanbul has 4 seasons. Number 4, low cost. With the lira dropping against the US dollar like a rock, honestly, everything feels very cheap for me here in Istanbul. Over the course of 1 year, my spending power doubled. When I first came to Istanbul, it was like $1 to 6 lira. Right now, it's $1 to 13 lira. My spending power doubled, which means my rental got cut in half, in terms of US dollars. And number 5, which is the most important, most really nice countries and cities that I've lived in fulfill 4. The best fulfill 4, but never the 5th. Very happy people. The people of Istanbul, to me, they have the spirit of Allah shining from their heart. They are compassionate, they are friendly, even towards street animals. The street cats and street dogs are so well taken care of here in the ways that I've never seen in any countries in the world. I keep saying, you want to know if people of a country is compassionate or not, just walk up to one of the street animals. If the street animal, whether it's street cat or street dog, run away from you, then you know the kind of people that live there. Here in Istanbul, you walk up to a street cat, it will just snuggle up on you. It will climb onto you. That's how they love mankind. They can only love mankind that way because mankind love them that way, The kind of friendliness that I've never experienced anywhere in the world. There was once I was just standing at a crossroad doing nothing, and a Turkish group of people across the street just shouted at me, asked me over for tea, and treated me to Turkish chai, just like that. And I didn't even speak any Turkish then, and they didn't speak any English, and they just gave me chai. I have not experienced this level of hospitality anywhere else in the world. It's just amazing. Yeah, and they are so open-hearted, so open-minded that if you have been following me on my live streams, daily live streams, you know every time I point my camera at a Turkish person, they'll come up and say hello and everything. But in some countries, the moment I point my camera, they scatter like pigeons. Yeah. So yeah, overall, Istanbul has changed me in more ways than one. I say Istanbul has made me a completely different person to that extent. And Istanbul has opened me up to so many different things and a completely different life, and showed me that such an amazing city and country can exist. So yeah, this has been how Istanbul has changed me, and how I feel about Istanbul over the past 1 year of being here. And do check out Istanbul and let me know what you think in the comments below. Annyeong.